agree, Zach. It is very apropos that we are in Queens, New York for this main event contest.
What are you referring to with this Queens reference?
Well, you know, first of all, they are queens themselves.
They are.
LuFisto has been a queen of ultraviolence. Utami has been associated with Queen's Quest in Stardom. She recently seemed to have stepped away. She said she was going on a journey, and lucky for us, that journey has taken her to GCW and JCW.
And JCW, very fortunate to have Utami Yamashishita here in Game Changer Wrestling and JCW competition for the past 2 weeks.
Yamashishita now 2 matches into this trip. She has 2 victories over Billy Starks, over Janai Kai. Can she make it 3 as she now main events our return to the Melrose Ballroom, handing off the Red Rose.
She crowned the proper recipient. But thank you to everyone at Stardom for allowing this to take place, having Utami here on the Game Changer Wrestling roster. This company has done a lot to further women in professional wrestling, particularly over the past 2 years or so. It's great to headline this event with Utami and LuFisto here this evening.
Again, this match significant because Yamashishita has the opportunity to make it a clean sweep on this trip to the States with GCW and JCW, but first, he's got to get through LuFisto. And when it was announced that Yamashishita was coming to GCW, there was a lot of speculation on who she would face. And when this match was announced,
A first ballot independent wrestling Hall of Famer. For over 20 years around the world, LuFisto has battled in professional wrestling. Doesn't mind when it gets really violent. One of the toughest women in the sport. And tonight it is her task to hand a loss to Utami as part of her journey here in the United States, to catch everyone's attention in Japan, and to make the very most of this opportunity against Utami tonight.
and truly dominating in Japan for everything that LuFisto has accomplished and continues to accomplish. I know that personally that is another goal that she still holds on to. And she is here, she is ready to take on Utami. Like you said, turn some heads.
Go to MLJ for the official introductions of our main event.
This is your main event for GCW now and forever. It is a singles bout set for 1 fall. 1 fall! When the bell rings, the official in charge of the action, GCW referee, Mr. Dan Perch. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, fighting out of Utami, Kagoshima, Japan. This is Utami Yamashishita. And her opponent, to my right, fighting out of Sorel, Quebec, Canada. She is a first ballot independent wrestling Hall of Famer.
atmosphere here in the Melrose Ballroom. It is unreal for our main event.
It was right here in New York City in early 2022 that LuFisto went into the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. We truly celebrated her career among these fans.
When you say first ballot Independent Wrestling Hall of Famer, you don't. Sometimes people use that just as like.
I mean that she actually
literally
was.
She is in the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame, along with you, Dave Prazak.
Yes. Of course, we chronicled her career as part of that ceremony. All of the things that she has done across, particularly in North America, but around the world. Big chance here. Not only just to face Utami in a match, but to be in the main event, to be in this position on the card, headlining in New York City tonight.
Yeah, and truly to be the spoiler in Hayashishita's U.S. tour, because as we said so far, she's 2-0 in GCW, JCW competition.
We have a hard lockup here. Got to think strength advantage in this matchup would go to LuFisto.
Both of these athletes very well known for their strength, but LuFisto is scrappy. She knows how to get low and use extra leverage, extra torque.
Both women being very cautious here in the early going as headlock grabbed here by Utami.
LuFisto.
Shot to the midsection.
Yeah, trying to get out of this. Frees herself, eats the tackle, and doesn't go down.
Just brushing off the attempt at the tackle. And now LuFisto off the ropes. She comes. Utami holding her ground.
Oh.
They both hit the ropes now.
Double tackle. Oh, and LuFisto able to ricochet off the ropes, and look at the look on her face.
On the second attempt, able to take her off her feet.
Oh!
And now it's LuFisto being taken down with the shoulder tackle.
Utami fires back, looks to stay in control, but LuFisto breaks out. Big combination of strikes.
Utami fires back with the forearm. Off the ropes she comes, but a headbutt from LuFisto.
Up on the shoulders, but out from behind Utami. LuFisto holding on.
Tried to go for that roll-up, but big knee from LuFisto.
Utami back up on the shoulders, and this time LuFisto connects.
Like the back of Hayashishita's head bounced off the canvas there on the impact.
LuFisto with a smile and a shin to the ribs.
Nothing fancy about it, but it keeps LuFisto in the driver's seat of the match. Boot across the throat as well.
Well, LuFisto, she's a grinder. When she gets in control of the match, she will just grind you down, and we're seeing that right now.
She knows what it would mean around the world for the headline. LuFisto defeats Utami in New York City at GCW. Would mean more opportunities for LuFisto.
Oh!
Connected with that kick right there, and
taunting someone in the crowd who is no doubt cheering for Utami. I mean, there's people who have made this show in particular a destination for the rare opportunity to watch the replay through the face. The very rare opportunity to see Hayashishita in the United States. Is only her second trip ever.
Yeah, the first one was with Stardom right here in New York City back in 2019.
Now involved in 3 world caliber singles matches in GCW and JCW as LuFisto, again, this is what I'm talking about, Dave, just grinding you down.
As they're tied up in the ropes, just punishing Utami with those kicks to the side of the head while she was in the ropes.
Very happy with her work.
We've seen memorable, violent matches from LuFisto here in GCW, particularly against Utami Yamashishita, match in Toronto that comes to mind. Over the ultra-violent champion. Of course, Rena still the ultra-violent champion. She'll be back for homecoming weekend, the 19th and 20th of August, back in Atlantic City.
Well, and Dave, you missed it while you were trying to get here, but we found out that it looks like Maki Death Kill. They're going to reunite again at Homecoming. They're going to take on Steph DeLander and Matt Cardona. It seems like that challenge has been accepted.
Very good.
And now LuFisto looking, you see LuFisto trying to reposition her body to keep the weight on the neck, on the shoulders of Utami, who was able to make it to the rope.
Yeah, was still able to reposition her own body and stretch that boot out across the bottom rope to force the break.
Oh.
Overhand chop across the chest by LuFisto.
LuFisto seems to be indicating that some of the fans who are cheering for Yamashishita are really causing her to receive more punishment because they're just goading LuFisto to stay in control.
Handful of hair now.
Wait a second.
Took too much time. It gave Utami this opportunity to fire back with a couple of shots.
Oh, elbow by Utami.
Trying to hoist up LuFisto. In a fireman's carry position, but staying low and blocking the attempt.
And watch out. Alabama slam.
Second time her head bounced off the mat. Cover. Only two after that sliding lariat from LuFisto.
I thought that Alabama slam might have been enough, but after that sliding lariat, I don't understand how Utami is still in it. You saw right there, she clutching the back of her head, the back of her neck, as now LuFisto transitioning into a camel clutch.
Again, just trying to wear down Yamashishita, or perhaps get a submission if she can, grinding the elbow into the forehead while keeping this camel clutch cinched in.
Oh, and the boniest part of the elbow into the temple.
Encouragement from the fans in New York City for Utami to fight out of the hold, but driven into the canvas once again. Able to get the shoulder up at two, though.
LuFisto, for all the moments, she seemed very confident and in control of this match. You can see just shades of frustration starting to flicker across her face as she stands over Utami, who isn't even able to stand, is just kind of holding herself up by the ropes.
It's been almost all LuFisto for the past several moments of this match. Utami needs to do something to turn the tide of this match into her favor.
LuFisto back to almost a version of a hammer. Oh, no.
Trying to break the fingers as well, while trying to keep that hammerlock variation cinched in. Just punishing Yamashishita in this position. And she reaches the ropes. Referee realizes that, asking for a break.
LuFisto more than happy to release that hold because she has something else planned, I'm sure. Further punishment. Oh, and now back to the arms. Back to the wrist, the fingers.
Oh, really bending it in unnatural ways to do maximum damage to Utami.
Official checking to make sure there's nothing broken, nothing dislocated. Oh, that was disgusting.
Fans again trying to give that encouragement to Utami. Get back to her feet, mount some offense. Been able to pull herself up in the corner, but more headbutts now from LuFisto.
Again, just LuFisto willing to use her skull as a weapon. Just speaks to the violence she's willing to inflict, and now. Oh!
Chop across the chest. And she's going to do it one more time. Took too much time, though. This time it's Utami firing away, forearm to the chest of LuFisto.
Utami was holding onto that arm. And now, wait, big lariat, but Utami's back up. Lariat of her own.
Getting a burst of adrenaline. Yamashishita back on her feet. They meet in the middle of the ring, both going for clotheslines, and they collide and collapse.
All the momentum in the world behind them.
Referee checking on both of their conditions now.
Got to make sure that this isn't going to have to end right here. You can see Yamashishita is also occasionally just cradling that arm to her body. LuFisto was working over the wrist, the fingers.
Yeah, she needs to keep LuFisto away from doing further damage to that body part if at all possible.
LuFisto helping herself up by the ropes.
Both back on their feet now, and it's Utami connecting with the forearm first. Blocking the attempt from LuFisto, another lands from Yamashishita.
A third forearm by LuFisto got denied, and now a flurry. But oh!
To the eyes goes LuFisto.
Just pie face, but drop kick. And LuFisto holding onto her teeth.
Back on her feet. Utami's back up as well. Yamashishita charges at LuFisto, clothesline against the ropes. Sliding lariat this time. LuFisto kicks out.
And Utami sliding right into the pinfall as well. No wasted moments. LuFisto, though, kicking out and slowly getting to her feet. And uh-oh.
Trying to get her up in the rack. Known for that torture rack into the power bomb.
Up top. And gets dropped. Both of these individuals well known for dangerous maneuvers from the torture rack position.
Cover. LuFisto gets the shoulder up. Of course, LuFisto known for the burning hammer.
LuFisto clearly got rocked, but still fighting back. Utami maybe looking for the German suplex. This is how she beat Janai Kai.
Yeah, at the JCW event.
Oh, LuFisto forcing Utami into the rope, throat first, and a cross body.
Right across the back. Tiger suplex from LuFisto.
Holding the bridge.
Oh, so close. Just barely getting that shoulder up off the canvas. Referee in perfect position to see that was only 2.
It truly doesn't get any closer than that, and LuFisto seemed so sure it was over. I was sure it was over, Dave. A handful of hair.
LuFisto could be thinking burning hammer right now. Has Utami up. Off the shoulders she comes, though. And connects with a forearm. Back and forth once again. Just fighting for who has the advantage this deep into the matchup.
LuFisto still firing back, but oh!
Flurry of forearms from Yamashishita.
A scream of rage, and LuFisto almost out on her feet. But wait, passing her by.
Electric chair up on the shoulders of LuFisto. Ocean Cyclone suplex, perhaps. Headsets, cover.
Oh!
Very close, but Utami with the shoulder up.
LuFisto unleashing absolutely everything in her arsenal and then some.
Perhaps to go for the burning hammer again.
And Dave, this is where LuFisto needs to keep those emotions in check. She needs to stay focused on ending this match.
That was just kind of disrespectful, just kicking Utami in the back of the head. Slapping her across the face now while talking trash.
LuFisto demanding Yamashishita stay down.
Pulling her back up. Back fist. Utami's still up, though.
Oh!
Huge forearm. Uppercut in response from LuFisto and a headbutt, several of them.
LuFisto absolutely unleashing.
Well, for a powerbomb, perhaps. Utami trying to block.
Hold on. Air raid crash.
Gets it. Going for the German. Release German suplex from Utami.
There's another.
With a bridge. Only 2. Like you said, that's how she beat Janai last week.
Yamashishita attempted to roll all the way through the cover, use every ounce of her body weight, and still LuFisto kicking out. But now Utami on a rampage.
Trying to get LuFisto up, but again, LuFisto doing her best to block the attempt, stay low.
Use your legs! LuFisto able to plant her feet and save herself, but Utami relentless. Wait a second.
LuFisto hoists her up by the throat, traps the head, and jump to the canvas.
Covered by LuFisto.
Again, only two. Yamashishita with the shoulder up.
LuFisto now. She said it's over. She's unleashed virtually everything. And now looking to just plant Yamashishita. Oh!
Again, so close. Shoulder up at 2 3/4.
LuFisto, she's tearing at her own hair. Just the frustration is mounting.
New York behind Utami, chanting her name as LuFisto all the way across the ring. Cannonball, nobody home.
LuFisto hit that bottom turnbuckle hard.
Utami with the running clothesline in the corner.
And a German suplex into the buckles.
Firing herself up, Yamashishita with LuFisto. Elevated to the second rope. Has her up. Round and round now with LuFisto.
An avalanche bomb and Utami.
That's it. Utami Yamashishita victorious once again here in Game Changer Wrestling.
Utami Yamashishita.
Took everything that LuFisto threw at her and stayed in it. Finally able to connect, tossing LuFisto. And now Utami Yamashishita officially goes 3-0 on this U.S. tour.
It was such a privilege to have Utami as part of GCW and JCW for these events. We hope to see her back at some point in the future. Scoring the victory here in New York City in your main event of GCW now and forever. Next stop for Game Changer Wrestling is Japan. We thank you for joining us.